Hello.
Oh,
Hi. Hello. Welcome back to Cambly. Welcome. My name is Kate. I am Kate. What is your name?
Cicero.
Cicero. Hi. Welcome. Where are you calling from?
Well, I'm calling from Brazil.
And why do you practice English? How do you use English in your life?
Well, um, in fact, I've been trying to learn English. The first reason is because I like English. And the second reason, I intend in the future to work as a tour guide in Brazil. But I have a problem. I don't have anyone who I can practice English with.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I have a similar problem. I live in Spain
Hmm.
and I need to practice Spanish and get better at Spanish. But I live in a town with many immigrants from all over the world. And so many people use English as their kind of bridge language between other people. So then many Spanish people come here to practice their English. So when I go out to a cafe or a supermarket or hardware store and try to practice my Spanish, they hear my accent, they hear I'm very bad at Spanish, and they say, "Oh, please, can we practice English? I need to practice my English." And I never get to practice my Spanish. So, yeah.
Yo pienso que usted habla español muy bien.
Muy mal, muy mal. I finally gave up on local.
Hmm.
I signed up for a class online that started this week for the summer, and I applied for a classroom class that the city gives to immigrants that is like real classroom Spanish, right? You have to
Hmm.
go, you have to participate, you have to do homework and take tests. It's real. So hopefully I will get accepted into the Spanish class because it's a good one and I will make more progress. Yeah. But there's
Hmm.
no Cambly Spanish. We need a Cambly Spanish. So, yeah.
Yeah. I studied Spanish for 3 years and
Yeah.
6 months. And yeah, at the university in Brazil.
Ah,
But Spanish isn't my cup of tea because it's similar to Portuguese. It's very similar, and I just gave up because I like English. I mean, I love English, and
really?
yes, in Brazil it's common we find someone that loves English but hates Spanish. Yeah, because it's similar. I understand Spanish. Yeah, I understand. I think about 80%
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's good.
To my
Yeah.
yeah,
But not what you want, right? It's not what you want. Yeah. Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. I find Spanish and Portuguese kind of funny because, here in Spain, we're right next to Portugal. And so anything that's imported and has labels on it,
Mhm.
right, or anything that goes back and forth has a Spanish label and a Portuguese label right next to each
Mm.
other. One label, two countries, save money. And they look so similar. So many words are nearly identical, and so many words you can tell are very close. But
Yeah.
when I hear Portuguese, it sounds completely different from Spanish. I don't understand spoken Portuguese at all. Yeah. Mm. Oh.
So you have problem with spoken Portuguese. I can imagine studying Portuguese grammar. It's more difficult.
Oh, I've heard it's difficult. I've heard Portuguese grammar is one of the crazy ones.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a Portuguese native speaker. However, I don't like Portuguese grammar because it's so difficult to. When I need to do a test, well, it's a sacrifice for me.
Yeah. Yeah. So, tour guide. Are you a tour guide now, or do you plan to start a new
Yeah,
career
I
or
just
your own
plan the
business?
future. Currently, I'm a principal in an elementary school. I've been
Cool.
working, yeah, I've been working in the educational field for about 30 years. Yeah. And 10 years ago, I got a promotion. Since then, I've been working as a principal. But before that, I worked as an English teacher for 10 years with basic English. And I also taught Portuguese, math, science. But I decided to study English with native speakers because, well, the English that we learn in the schools is totally different. Yeah, it was very difficult for me to understand the native speaker. I understood just some sentences, some words, and well, because there are, for example, a lot of idioms. As I said, it isn't my cup of tea. Okay, you say something, but there is another meaning. Yeah, and I've been studying English in Cambridge for 2 years and 4 months. Yeah, I
Oh,
think.
very cool.
Yeah, and I I love the USA. Mhm.
Uh, um, and so, will you be a tour guide around Brazil, or do you think?
Yes, yes. Um, I live about 100 kilometers from a tourist area. We have a national park with more than 32,000 islands,
Yeah.
beautiful islands. It's called Lençóis Maranhenses. We have Delta, that's very beautiful, beautiful beaches. Yeah, I tend to work as a tour guide.
Wow. And would you be taking like English speaking people or people from other parts of the world who use a little English to combine?
Yeah, people from other parts of the world. I intend to set my own company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because currently, as I said, I've been working in the educational field,
Yeah.
and yeah, I will be the driver, the owner. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. I there's a man who comes to Cambly who's practicing his English because he works with a tour company. It's not his own, he's an employee, but he works with a tour company in France. And he's from Italy. He was an accountant for many years. And he started riding his bicycle to work to get more fit, to be more healthy.
Mhm.
And since he rode his bicycle every day, he took some lessons at the bike shop on how to do maintenance and repairs, right? And then he learned enough that the bike shop hired him to
Mm.
work on the weekends to help repair bicycles. And then he got an offer to be the bicycle maintenance specialist
Mm.
on bicycle tours around France.
Wow.
And so his job now is to ride a bicycle all day and see France. and
Wow.
and whenever somebody's bicycle needs some maintenance or repair, he's there to fix it. Yeah. And so now he knows French. So he does French and Italian tours in France, and he's learning English so he can work with some other groups too. So, yeah, he loves his job. He says, best career change he ever made. So, everyone loves it. Yeah. Do you
Wow.
do you often go out to the islands? Do you have enough free time to go yourself and enjoy them?
Well, unfortunately, I don't have um, enough free time.
Mm.
I work from 7 to 7
Oh,
almost every day. Yeah, but I will retire in 9 years. I think I'm 48. After that, I will have all the time to be working with tourism. Yeah.
oh. Um, yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, and then you mentioned you would be the driver.
Hmm.
Are you thinking like a van that might hold 6 or 8 people, or something bigger like a tour bus?
No, just I'd say a car like a Jeep
Oh,
for,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I will drive on
Mhm.
Juni, San Juni. It needs to be a strong car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be a strong car because um, let me go to write down lens size Milan Brazil. If you would you like to take a look?
Mhm.
Mm.
Let's see. Let's see where this is. Uh, copy. And sorry, I need to open
No
a
problem.
tab. There we go. Um, share this and see where we're going. Um, so, oh. Oh, I didn't get a good copy. Copy and paste.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
let's go here.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, I have seen photos of this
Yeah.
from people who go skydiving, who jump out of
Mhm.
airplanes.
Yeah.
And this seems like a crazy region,
Yeah.
excuse me, to land in.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Have you have you been able to spend some time here?
No, no. I just I had been once in this place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I intend to go back just in the future. I have a lot of friends that go to this place on the
It's so
weekend. Yeah. The best place to visit is during the winter. I mean, from
yeah.
March to June. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What makes it better in the winter?
Because the weather is cool and then we
Mhm.
have water everywhere. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Fresh water that comes from the rain.
Ah, okay. So then, yeah, you would want a kind of a tough vehicle, right?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. That's amazing. Um, excellent. And are more people becoming aware of the dunes of this region of Brazil?
Yeah.
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 Is it getting
Uh,
popular? Uh,
Yeah, the next one is Delta do Parnaíba.
Oh,
It's another beautiful area.
let's see.
Yeah. Delta do Parnaíba, I visited, I think, 3 times. Wow. My wife doesn't like this place, Delta do Parnaíba.
Oh, really? Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's take a look.
doesn't. Yeah.
Whoa. More dunes?
Yeah, more tunes. And there is a place where one of the biggest river in Brazil meets with the Atlantic Ocean.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Why doesn't your wife like it?
because she doesn't like the nature.
Oh, does
Yeah,
she like the city? Does she like
yeah.
the city?
Well, we live in the countryside, and well, she says, "Well, I was born, raised, and I'm still living in the countryside. Why do I have to visit a place in the countryside?" Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so I have to ask, I think you know, I think probably Australia and Brazil have a reputation. In English, we say everything in Brazil is trying to kill you. Um, Poisonous frogs, crazy spiders, crocodiles or alligators, I'm not sure which, the big snakes. Is this a safe place?
Yes, this is a safe place. Yes, different from Amazon. Amazonia, it's a big
Mhm.
area in Brazil that there are a lot of big crocodiles, big snakes. Yes, in this area, yeah, we have crocodiles, snakes, monkeys. Yeah, but this boats, this kind of boats with a lot of people, they don't attack us. Yeah. Well, can you imagine me, for example, fishing in a lake with a lot of crocodiles? I have done that, fishing with the crocodiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, crocodiles, alligators. I'm not a huge fan. They are fast and dangerous.
Yeah.
I lived in Louisiana.
Mhm.
I lived in New Orleans, and so yeah, I did not spend a lot of time in the bayou risking alligator attack. I stayed in the city, um, and yeah, hippopotamuses.
Hmm.
We hear that in Colombia, the hippopotamus population has gotten kind of crazy and that they are starting to spread out north into Central America and into other parts of South America. What's going on with the hippos? Do you worry about them in Brazil?
Well, I think just in our border with Colombia, because
Yeah.
in Brazil's northeast we don't have this kind of
Mhm.
animal. I've never seen one. Uh, they're dangerous, yeah, especially in the water. But here we don't have. And as I said, I fish
Uh-huh.
among the crocodiles. Don't. They didn't attack me. Yeah, and well, but about the hippos, I have never seen one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it will take a long time for the hippos to migrate down
Mm.
past the Amazon. I think it will take a
Yeah.
very long time, many years.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. Oh, there's a movie out. I saw a movie trailer, right? The advertisement for the movie. Um, about a hippo that attacks people.
Mm,
So yeah, we're all very worried.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
cool.
interesting when you say everything in Brazil is trying to kill the. Well, I'd say that the gangs is the biggest problem nowadays in Brazil. I mean,
What's the
yeah,
biggest? Sorry.
the gangs.
Oh,
This,
well, yeah.
yeah,
Humans are always the worst, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
PCC and the
Yeah.
CV, the
Oh
biggest
no. Uh,
criminal groups in Brazil.
yeah. Is
Yeah,
that a problem where you live and in your school system? Or do you live far enough away from the city to be a little
I
safer?
I would say that Brazil is dominated for these gangs. Unfortunately, I have to agree with Donald Trump when he says that they are terrorists because they kill everybody. There are city in Brazil that the people needed to move
Mm.
from their houses. Empty city that they dominated. Everybody needed to leave their home. Yeah, and
Uh,
Brazil is dominated for this situation, and our government doesn't care about that.
mm,
It doesn't.
yeah.
It's a problem, fortunately.
Um, yeah, I can remember some frustration when I lived in Los Angeles, and there was a lot of frustration in Mexico because the cartels and the gangs were very violent.
Hmm.
Um, but the government uh, didn't want to take too big a risk in
Hmm.
fighting back, and really just kind of drew a line where, as long as they didn't interfere with agriculture and tourism, that they could have their territories and their drugs. And people weren't really happy with that solution, because it does spill over, right? Even if the gangs are only being violent toward each other, that violence does spill over into other communities, and it does interrupt opportunities in education, health, welfare, right? Employment. It's not a good way to run things. So I know Los Angeles has had a lot of trouble, um, as well. I think whoever figures out how to shut down gangs will win a Nobel Peace Prize. Um,
Yeah,
are there, yeah, it's, I'm not sure how, considering human nature. Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I think the human being needs to have limits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the new generation they don't have limit.
Mm.
But I think this is intentional because, well, I've been working in the educational field, as I said, for about 30 years. I've been giving my best to help the students that study with me. But sometimes we try to help someone that doesn't want to be helped. They just say, well, it's beautiful to be the leader of a gang, to be with the crime. And I don't know if they will need opportunity to, I mean, about education. Because I come from a large family, a poor family, a very poor family that I remember that I was born and raised in an island that I went to school a lot of times swimming. I did I did
Yeah.
that
Hmm.
on foot for about 7 kilometers. I
Yeah.
had 20, I mean, we were 20 brothers and sisters.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
20 brothers and the sisters. And today, I tell to the people that are close to me, I had a short, I had a t shirt, a pair of flip flops with a nail, yeah, and a
Mhm.
dream. I had a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that my dream brought me here. My dream. What was my dream? My dream was to learn English. This was my dream.
Oh,
Yes.
cool. Yeah.
Yes. I remember that my wife told me once, she asked me, why are you learning this language if we don't have anyone who speak this in our village? I told her, we are going to live apart from this. I'm going to work with English, and you are going to see in the future. As I said, I worked as an English teacher with basic English for 10 years.
Mhm.
I've been studying English on Cambridge for 2 years and 4 or 5 months. Um, I got a degree in English language, and I have, I could say, a good salary. And then my wife always say, "Don't stop studying." She changed her mind completely.
Yeah.
But I had a dream. I had a dream that my dream brought me here with um, 20, 20, 22. Yeah, 20 siblings, 19 siblings, me, 20, and that father, mother. Yeah, a big family. Yeah,
Yeah.
living in the countryside, working on the farm, waking up from 4 a.m., 3 a.m., and I go fishing with my father
Mhm.
to prepare our lunch. Yeah, we went to the farm, and at 10 a.m., I went back home and I went to school on foot, drink water from the river. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I never had a backpack. I never had a backpack. Yeah.
Do you have kids? Do you have children? Yeah. Oh, your poor kids. Because we always joke about how our parents say, "Oh, I had to walk to school uphill both ways," and all the stories. But you really have the stories,
Yeah.
right? You had the life,
Yeah.
yeah. So your
Yeah.
kids can never complain
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, sorry, I just saw the clock. If you think of any questions about the English, Cambly has
Yeah.
messaging. So
Okay.